Hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry it's been a bit. I did not mean to go like 5 days without streaming. Life just kinda happens sometimes. But we are back at it with the November bonus stream. For those of you who don't know, the bonus stream is a monthly stream where I go back and play through a game that I have beaten on stream but not maximally completed and strive towards whatever that maximal completion is. Usually that is 100%, but in the case of Donkey Kong Country Returns, it is 200%. We are heading into Mirror Mode, which is this game's equivalent of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze Hard Mode, which I finally finished a couple months ago after 4 fucking years. Although, probably the more accurate thing to say is that Hard Mode is DKC Tropical Freeze's equivalent of this game's Mirror Mode, because this game came first. As you can tell by the epic resolution of the Nintendo Wii, 480 entire pixels. Or I don't know what the 480, is that what 480p means? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna jump into Jungle Hijinks and Mirror Mode. Honestly, I'm disappointed Donkey Kong isn't running the opposite direction in the loading screen. I would fully expect Donkey Kong to be going the opposite direction in the loading screen. Also, there we go! Look at that knock! Oh, right. Also, this is a Wii game, so you gotta fucking shake the Wii remote. Also, that volume is louder in-game than it is in the menus. Let me turn that down. Also, yeah, please let me know how the volume is. It's probably fucked. I have... Okay, so it does keep my puzzle pieces. Even the HUD's on the... I just realized the HUD is on the other side. Yeah, so in addition to the whole game being mirror, I don't know every single change that was made for Mirror Mode. I don't know... Yeah, I'm dead. I don't know this as well as I do, like, Tropical Freeze Hard Mode. Oh, I should get that. I don't know if I need the Kong letters in Mirror Mode. I'm gonna go for them anyways. Jesus Christ. This is 1-1. I have died twice in the first screen. The P stands for Progressive Scan. So what does the 480 mean? It does 480 scans? I am so fucking stupid. Hi there, Les. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so, first of all, rolling is gonna be... I am so stupid. Rolling, very annoying in this game. Oh, it is 480 pixels? Cool. Rolling, very silly in this game, because I have to fucking shake to roll. How did I die there? Okay. I've died like 7 times. Lock the fuck in, dude. So yeah, 1 health, as you can tell. Mirror Mode, which, if you've ever seen me play a Mario Maker level where you have to go to the left, you know that is not my specialty. I'm just gonna wait on this guy. Hey there, Luigi, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yo, happy birthday. Didn't realize it was your birthday today. Hope you have a good birthday. God, I feel so slow without rolling, but I also don't want to roll. How did I not get that puzzle piece? Oh wait, I know how I didn't get any of the puzzle pieces, because the first time I played this game was a race with Evan, so I was deliberately ignoring all of the puzzle pieces and shit, so I guess we're gonna try to get them on Mirror Mode. All I was doing is Kong layers, because that's all you need for 100%. Probably need to, like, get all these bananas or some shit. So we got the banger DK swing music. We got a bunch of butterflies. Yeah, I'm gonna have, like, no puzzle pieces in this, because this was a race. God, that's... Okay, that was one thing I didn't know. Do we have checkpoints? The answer is yes, we do have checkpoints. You may have noticed something else, though. I did not get Diddy Kong when also, this game has the stupid blowing mechanic, where you have to duck and shake, which is pretty annoying to do on a fucking Wii remote. This is the Diddy Kong tutorial thing that is having me do here. I don't have the ability to do that game. I cannot hover. Progressive scan is when it draws all the lines of the image at once and alternating between the odd and even lines, which is interlaced. Got it. I did not know that. Today I learned. Also, where's my barrel? Alright. What was I saying? Yeah, so I think this is how mirror mode works. So everything is mirrored, as you can tell. I'm gonna be doing far fewer roll jumps, and I need to shake the controller instead of just press the Y button. And there are checkpoints. It is 1 to KO, but there are checkpoints, so it's not as bad. I guess this is like mixed difficulty compared to, also apparently I cannot hold straight down properly. Apparently this is just mixed difficulty compared to hard mode. Having checkpoints obviously makes it way easier. But I don't get to cheat by using Dixie Kong everywhere. First of all, because Dixie Kong isn't in this game. And even if he was, or I can't even cheat using, Diddy Kong, because you do not get Diddy Kong. You do not get the choice of what character to play as. And I have to blow fucking everything because some of it could have a puzzle piece. So yeah, I think this overall is easier, but it's just gonna be a lot more awkward. You could have gotten the Switch version of this game, get rid of Waggle in exchange for only half your frame. Right, I forgot the Switch version was fucking... Oh no, the G! Oh wait, I can make that jump still. I forgot the Switch version was... fucking 30 FPS for some reason. Also, I didn't want to have to play through the whole game again, nor did I really feel the desire to buy a game I already owned. Alright, we got 6 of the 9 puzzle pieces. Honestly, there's quite a lot of puzzle pieces. Now I am shaking. So the level clear text is not backwards, but... I guess the numbers aren't backwards, but most other things are. The Kong letters are backwards, but... And they're on the... Actually, I don't even know if they're on the other side. Are they usually on the left or the right in that menu? I don't remember. Does this turn a different color when I beat it? No! So, I guess unlike Tropical Freeze, which these turned green if you had beaten them in, mirror mode, it doesn't do that, but you do... Or in hard mode, you do get that mirror icon. Alright. King of Kling. Should have been $30, half the price for half so many frames. I mean, checks out to me. So yeah, this might take a little longer in some regards, because I'm, like, gonna be hunting for secrets, because I did not do that my first time. But yeah, no Diddy Kong. All you will be seeing is Donkey. Which sounds like a Shrek spin-off. Okay, I don't know why I said that. What? I don't remember what words I was trying to say. Oh, is the volume okay? Because the volume for Wii games gets, like, really fucked up. And I don't know if I have done it... Ow. That was stupid. Correctly. So do you keep puzzle pieces when you die in this game? I think so. It's fine? Okay. Getting this stream set up was a bit of a mess, which is why it started later than I would have wanted it to. Because I hadn't done a Wii stream on my current setup before. I've used the Wii U, but not the Wii. Or not the Wii menu of the Wii U, to be more precise. I do love that these puzzle pieces are, like, right next to each other. Had to shake the dust out of the Wii. I mean, it's the same Wii U I streamed with, like, last week. But getting everything set up was weirdly annoying. Well, first of all, I had to buy batteries for my Wiimote, but I knew that. I did buy those last week. But just getting everything configured, like, basically to get the picture properly. Because well, I mean, first of all, I had to, like, get the Wii stuff set up, which just took a little longer. Because you just have to go through the Wii U menu, whatever. Then I opened up the game and realized that there were, like, black bars on the sides. Like one of those, like, it's only using 97% of your screen kind of things. So I'm like, well, that's not good. And there's no, you cannot access the full Wii settings when you're in Wii U mode. So it's like, alright, let me back out to the Wii menu. Back out to the Wii U menu and figure out what's going on. I did not realize that was gonna happen. Hey there, Mario, welcome back to the stream, hope you're doing well. So I'm like, alright, back out to the Wii U menu. I followed some advice on Google, which is like, oh, maybe change it to 4:3. Like, change the display to 4:3. But it's like, the black bars that I was seeing were not the same as what was described by that problem. And I'm like, it's like, oh, maybe, you know, set your thing to 480p. So I'm like, okay, I set it to 480p. It looks better on my TV, but then I look at my capture card and notice that because it is in 480p, the capture window is only taking up like a third, the top like the third of the screen or something. So I'm like, okay, that's not gonna work. And like, I could stretch it, but it would probably look awful. Eventually, I just gave up, and I am playing with the like 97% issue on my computer, or on my TV, and I just manually stretched out the game window a little bit in OBS. So if it looks like weirdly cut off at the sides, or if you see black bars on the edges of the screen, like, I did the best I could to stretch it out, but at some point I needed to just start the fucking stream. So, hopefully this looks okay. I realize what might be the culprit, which I didn't even try now that I realize it. I don't remember, because like sometimes on the Wii U it's like, oh, I need to set this to be like 97% of the screen or whatever, because like that's a thing. I'm wondering if I have that set on the Wii U, but then the Wii menu doesn't work the same way, so that actually looks fine. Even though for the Wii U I need it. Although, if it were 97%, then it would show. Never mind. Because if I had the zoom in for 90% of the thing, you'd see black bars on the Wii U normally when I use it, which I don't think is the case. So I don't know. I could send a picture of my TV screen in Discord or something so people know what I'm talking about, but it's not a huge deal. Oh wait, that's gonna kill me. Cool! There was nothing there. Actually, I wonder if everything that has nothing is what normally would have a heart. Now that I think about it. I wonder if those things just normally have hearts. But no point in a heart on one health mode. And they didn't like replace them with bananas or anything. Oh, apparently I found that. Anyways, long story short, the setup may be slightly scuffed by virtue of Wii. Also, the realization that I'm using a controller that's like almost 20 years old is something. Yo, 7 watch streak. Enjoy your additional channel points. As a reminder, we do have a viewer's choice stream for channel point incentives if you save up many, many tens of thousands of points. You can get your pick of stream. Where is the letter G? Update, I have found the letter G. Also, jumping off of these is awkward. Ah, damn it. I'm not gonna feel satisfied if I don't get all the Kong letters, even though I don't think they're strictly necessary. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I didn't need to slow down. I could have rolled under that and I just jumped to try to stop my momentum and the jump killed. Okay. You can make me play Blasphemous to sync up with Evan's Viewer's Choice stream of it. What is Blasphemous? Never heard of it. Well, I've heard of the word Blasphemous, but not the video game. Is Evan currently doing a Viewer's Choice stream of it? I saw I got a ping that Evan went live. 2D Dark Souls-ish platformer. Ah, I might enjoy that. Extremely Catholic game? You know, that makes a lot of sense given the title. I don't think the game will convert me to Christianity, if that was the hope. You pretty sure? Oh, I would hate it? Never mind. So what does Dark Souls like platformer mean? Because I really do not think of Dark Souls as a platformer. Dark Souls in case of just how punishing it is and how much the game makes you hate it. Yeah, I really just want to be running through all this, but I absolutely cannot because of the nature of having 1 health. Also, jumping off of the grass is just such the least satisfying jump ever. I know the end is right there, and I died right at the end. Alright, we got him. Oh no, I was playing Repo, I think. Alright, 2 stages down, a lot more to go. We're gonna come to that one later. Tree Top Bop. Emphasis on difficulty, especially bosses, Dark Souls-style corpse runbacks, overall story/vibe of exploring a decaying or fallen society. Oh, if the issue is the bosses, then I'm not gonna have as much fun with it. Point taken on that one. How many times do you think I'm gonna blow on these dandelion things before they give me anything I want? Do I need banana coins? I don't think so. I have like 300. And I think I only need them to buy lives, so... There's something over there. Can I even reach that without Dixie Kong? Yes! But not by much. I wonder if there's any puzzle pieces in this game that are like Diddy Kong only. Oh. Damn it. Damn it all. Alright. We got the 1 puzzle piece, so I don't have to do that jump again. I don't mind roll jumping in a vacuum because it is a very satisfying maneuver, but when you have to fucking shake. I don't mind shaking in, like, Galaxy. But this is, like, more precise timing than a spin in Galaxy is, usually. Also, I forgot these dudes existed. Don't think there's anything Diddy exclusive? Okay. Because I know there are, like, secret exits. Mainly puzzle pieces. Definitely secret exits. you turn around. There are definitely secret exits in Tropical Freeze that you have to have other characters for. I think there are, like... Maybe there's ones for all three. Not that this game doesn't have secret exits, but... Also, for some reason I thought this was the barrel level. But I think that one's coming up later. There is a big barrel level in World 1. Also, what the fuck are these enemies? There's just such a weird color and look to them. Ah, he pecked me. There's some stuff exclusive to other Kong, but they got around it. Yeah, just by letting you play as them. My frog, yeah, it's a frog with, like, fucking jaundice or something. Also, something about the, like, look on their faces. Something about this smug-ass look. The only thing I can think of is the dude from Shark Tale. Like, the main character from Shark Tale. I don't know why, but I get those vibes from these yellow frogs. I wonder if this has fewer checkpoints than normal, or if I just don't notice how few checkpoints there are in the base game because you get so much health that it's usually not a big deal. Also, this game just gives you the good song, the classic song, like, not in a... Oh, that's an exit, I guess, huh? Shit. In base levels, when I'm pretty sure in the, Tropical Freeze it only has them in this song in K levels. Could be wrong. DreamWorks face frogs? Yeah! It probably is just a general symptom of DreamWorks face. Hey there, Hugh. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Congratulations on your 7 stream streak. That was an example of not getting a roll-off. It's nice to be playing this game in an environment where I don't feel the need to rush through everything because I'm racing Evan and getting my ass kicked. Actually, honestly, I don't think I got my ass kicked quite as much. Really? In this one. Because I was, like, near the end of the game when Evan won, but also I think I then spent, like, an hour plus on the final boss, so... Time-wise, I was only 4 stages behind Evan, I think. But, time-wise, that's a few hours. Because that included 8K, the final boss, and the bonus level. I think the final boss took me longer than anything. Which... Not a new concept, with me taking a long time on final bosses of Donkey Kong Country games. Most of them have been that. Shit. I don't think there's a final boss in a Donkey Kong game I've played on stream that I've beaten quickly. Maybe DKC 1 final boss took like 30 minutes maybe, and that was the quickest. 2 took me like 2 hours. I don't remember how long 3 took me, but that probably was also like an hour. Bonanza was like an hour. This game I think was like an hour and a half maybe. Tropical Freeze was like a couple hours, plus several hours in hard mode. I feel like they would put a checkpoint here normally. Am I hallucinating that there are fewer checkpoints? Oh, I see, this is a Rambi level. And that's you get Rambi and go back. Never mind, the checkpoint was right here. I died to the enemy literally directly before the checkpoint because I'm so good at video games. Rambi! Yeah, so you go here. Do you do this bonus area as Rambi? Nope. Nope, Rambi is gone. Where did he go? Fuck if I know. I don't know the most efficient way to do this one. It's just kind of everywhere. And we're fine. I like how they specify that that pit you don't go in if there's an X. But the other pit is apparently fine to go in. Oh god. Momentum is weird with Rambi. I think my Wiimote just spoke to me. I forgot that was like a thing that happened. Yo, it's Rambi the Rhombus! It's a timing-based one, oops. You need to not fire off into oblivion. It is possible to fail that after you get everything. That's the whole level? Did I get all the Kong letters? Where the fuck is the G? Oh, maybe I passed it going into the bonus area? Sure did. Okay, this was a very short level once I got to Rambi. Did we get all the puzzle pieces, or did I miss one? I missed one. Damn it. We almost got a full strawberry. Alright, Sunset Shore. Oh, so this game does have time attack in addition to mirror mode, similar to how... Oh, this is the silhouette level. Sweet. Similar to how Tropical Freeze has time. Well, I mean, Tropical Freeze also has time attack. So what that means is that they expect you to truly do everything in this game. You have to play every level at least 3 times. And probably more, because you're probably not going to get the time attack gold medal first try. I didn't even see that guy. Fucking... The annoying thing about shaking is not even necessarily the startup, it's like trying to chain rolls together feels like I can't trust it. So like in situations like this where like normally it'd be like, oh, just try to chain 2 rolls together. Not... Easier said than done. Is there a point to this? I don't think so. One of these is an enemy. It's that one! I thought it would be the middle one. The bushes are alive! I mean, I just feel like I'm going so fucking slow whenever I don't roll everywhere. I don't think that was in tune with the song, and I also died at the end of it. The game is telling me to stop singing. Also, to shake, I was testing something. To shake, like, as good as possible, you have to, like, alternate between the nunchuck and the Wii remote. If you just shake one or the other, it'll go at, like, half the speed. Like, this is me shaking both, and it just breaks through that a lot quicker. Oops. I dropped the fucking nunchuck. Can I stop dying to the same fucking trio of enemies? That would be great. Why are you just a... Okay, well, I died to a different enemy. Okay, buddy, fucking get your shit together, dude. This game is not that hard. At least not yet. This is World 1. I swear I timed my jump so I would not have that happen to me, but apparently I didn't, so that's cool. Yeah, I guess the other thing about not having Dixie is that I can't, like, infinite roll. I have to, like, it's very one thing at a time. Like, rolling, I want to roll everywhere, I just can't and feel safe about it. I knew I was dead. Can I... Oh my god. World's worst Donkey Kong player attempts to play Donkey Kong. Alternate title of the stream. At least this is a cool looking level. So you get cool visuals while I flounder. Oh, you jump forwards! I thought that was the jump up and down dude. I didn't know he had 2 directions of movement. Maybe that's the fucking DreamWorks face frog and not the jump up and down frog. But I can't tell the color because silhouette. Fucking dumbass! Forgot about that one. How many times have I died in this level? I don't actually want an answer to that question. Because I know the answer is too many. I'm gonna keep this barrel. I just need to play, like, slightly more cautiously. Not that much more, just slightly more. Yeah, these are the other kind of frog. Oh, you are here. It's really unsatisfying that it seems like you can't quite do that without Is there a point to doing that? Probably not. Anything down here? There's some... What the fuck is going on down below me? Are those like ants? Is that what that's supposed to be? Not really sure what I'm supposed to be looking at down there. Fuck! I got jump scared. Got legitimately jump scared by that bush. Hey there, Emily. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the good luck. How was your stream today? You were what? Tears of the Kingdom? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Okay. Where are the bushes that jump scared me? It's this guy, right? And then also the next guy? Hey, we finally hit the fucking checkpoint. That only took 7 years. That's only... Oh, I have 2 letters. Okay. It was alright. Flashbang warning! The sun got brighter. I'm sure this will not have any devastating effects on society. I feel like there's probably an end back here. What do you know? This game loves spitting you past, like, having you find secrets and then spitting you past bonuses, or past the Kong letters for it. They have now done that twice, and this is stage number 4. Fuck me! I'll go the other way this time. Oops. Something about that game that you just got tired playing it while streaming. It's not exactly an exciting game. It's a very different pace than what you're used to. I guess that makes sense. I've never played it, so... I basically only ever stream platformers. With the occasional puzzle game thrown in there. And Balatro. Yeah, that covers most of it, if we're being real. Gee! How many different games have I streamed this year, I wonder? Oh, shit. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are such chill games. You'll probably just play those games on your own time or in VC and stick to streaming stuff like Pip%. Are you gonna learn Super Paper Mario any percent at some point, or is that just too long of a run? I mean, I guess you've done 100%, but that's... I feel like that's different of doing, like, 100% run over the course of a day versus, like, grinding any percent. It's been 3 hours climbing these mountains for no reason at all. Let's go. You've done anything you did not enjoy very much? You just wasn't prepared for the difficulty? I really need to learn that that dude is there. I don't know, I mean, I've seen an 80% run, but I couldn't tell you, like, what the hardest parts are. Other than Chapter 7 Fuddly Jump. That's about all I know. For hard tricks. In, 7.3, 7.4. The stage that people generally don't like casually because it's just a fetch quest to find an apple for Peach. But as a kid, I liked it just because every cloud had a number on it, and if something had a number on it, that meant that I would appreciate it. I am not lying about that. Also, how many times have I died to the same fucking bush? Going from 100% to 80% is not what you're supposed to do. That does seem a little bit backwards. That level is very difficult. I can imagine. But yeah, I don't know what other levels are, like, hard. Or not fun, alternatively. Fucking... My kingdom for Diddy Kong. 100% you just grind to level 30 right near... Oh, I didn't realize that you did so much level grinding. That makes sense. So the combat's pretty easy. Yeah, I can see how that would change how the game plays. I really cannot stop dying to that dude, even when I try to. Or try to prevent it. I don't know why I thought I'd land on top of that tree to get that. Wrong one. I don't know why I got greedy to try to land on that guy. 80% of point grinds are much more optimized, difficult, short, and later in the game. So the boss fights are actually difficult. Ah. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess I've only ever managed to watch, like, the end of your 100% runs, like, after all of the leveling has been done. So I haven't seen, like, I did the same fucking thing! Holy shit, I've been in the stage for, like, half an hour. I'm going insane, chat, and this is World fucking 1. I have 8 more of these to go. I thought I would make that jump. I don't know what made me think I would make that jump given everything else I've fucking done, but... What was I talking about before I got derailed by thinking about the game? Oh, I was thinking, well, first of all, I was saying the fact that the clouds had numbers that gradually increased made me think the stage was awesome. I don't know if it's the best designed stage in retrospect, but the fact that every cloud has a number that tells you what number cloud it is was enough to appease 10-year-old Apple. You met people that never notice the numbers? I feel like most people don't notice the numbers, actually. I would imagine a lot of people don't. I probably didn't notice immediately, but at some point I noticed. I'm like, oh, cool. I gotta go to cloud number 37. You were shocked? I'm not surprised that there are people that didn't know the numbers existed. Didn't I die to this frog? Like, 10 minutes ago? No, I think I died to, like, one of these frogs. Fuck! You asked your chat once, what number is a yellow apple on? You think 49? And someone was like, I don't know how your numbering system works. Oh, man. I was like, it's not something we made up. It is the game's numbering system. That's really funny. Is this someone who was like please tell me this is someone who was like actually a speedrunner of the game and not just a random chatter, because that would be really, really funny. There are a lot of frogs in this stage, and they have all killed me. I want to say it was a speedrunner? That's so funny. How does that not, like, come up in a guide for, like, learning? It's, like, such an easy way to identify where certain things are in a stage where otherwise everything kind of looks the same. Like, I feel like they put them there for navigational aid because otherwise it's like a bunch of identical clouds that you keep needing to go up and down through. Pit Light has been a ton of fun, but also means you haven't seen the other 99% of the games since they made the character. So is Pit Light just the pit part of Pit Percent and not the first half? I haven't actually seen a Pit Light stream, just a normal... Yeah, okay. Ah, that's a hitbox? Okay. This game's hitboxes are crazy, apparently. Haven't seen one since a Healthy Salad run. I do not understand where your channel's memes come from. I do not understand where the Healthy Salad meme came from. I don't understand where the Ladybug thing came from either. I just know everything is Ladybug. Super fun to casually do runs of just combat and RNG and RNG. I think we have different definitions of the word fun. Oh wait, this isn't even where you go. You go in the mouth, right? Oh, maybe I need to do this. Forgot how the stage worked. Don't you play Balatro? Isn't that like gambling? No. Although certain, like, fucking, like... Is PGI, like, the European games rating people? They, like... There are issues where it was considered gambling when it's really not. Never play Balatro. Balatro's great! You should play Balatro. I mean, it's poker-themed, but, like, it's not... I mean, there is some RNG involved in the sense of, like, what shows up in your shop and what cards you can draw. But that's like most other roguelikes, right? Like, have some element of, you know, every run is different because you get different cards. Or different items, or, you know, whatever it is for that game. That's not a novel concept for roguelikes. It's not like a typical card game. Have you played, Slay the Spire? It's not quite the same, but that's, like, the closest genre of comparison I have. Playing cards is gambling. So true. Yeah, the PGI is, like, fucked with stuff, because I thought I could wrap around to get that. Yeah, PGI is, like, games that, like, have legitimate gambling mechanics were, like, rated fine for kids, and Balatro wasn't. It was just, like, whole issue, just fucked. Should play more roguelites. It's fun! Oh, you made one for Glass? That's cool. I like the roguelite. I also will admit I can never remember the difference between roguelite and roguelite, and will continue to use them interchangeably when they're not the same thing. Anyways, I like the idea of the genre, and I like the ones that are, like, I guess, strategy-based and not combat-based. Like, something like Isaac I wouldn't want to play because I just don't do combat very well. But, like, Balatro, there isn't one. Yeah, exactly. Roguelite is when there's persistent meta progression. Got it. So I guess roguelite is the genre I usually play. The ones I'm thinking of that are like turn-based, kind of build a setup kind of things is like Balatro, Slay the Spire, and Dicey Dungeons, which I need to play more Dicey Dungeons. I barely played any of that. Roguelike is more true to the original game, Rogue, and everyone starts from scratch. Got it. How many letters do I have to? Okay, I think one thing about this game compared to Tropical Freeze, I think the stages are overall shorter. There are more of them. Tropical Freeze has 6 worlds. This game has 8, but the stages are like individually shorter. Don't know what to make of that, but it is just a thing. Also, this is the barrel level I was talking about earlier. Yeah, I can try to explain Balatro, Emily, or maybe you know how it works. I don't know. It's hard to explain without... It's not, I mean, it's not impossible, but it's easier to explain with showing it, but that game I have for a console that is not the one I'm currently streaming on. Though it'd be funny if someone backported Balatro to the fucking Wii. Don't bother trying, hopefully you'll play it soon. Alright, I will not try then. Ha! You really like platformer roguelikes, but you should really get into more card game ones. I really have only gotten into card games. I have not gotten into platformer ones. Can I stop missing the end in the exact same way every time? Back to Bold and play Slay the Spire. I had basically been like, oh, I should play this game for years. And then I finally got a different recommendation from a friend. I'm like, okay. And then I got into it this summer. And I was very into it for like 2 to 3 months. And I haven't played it since like September. I see that banana. You can't fool me. You also apparently can't fool past me, because I'd found that before. Gee! I remember there was one that tried to get you, where like, most of them you can fire immediately, and one of them you can't. It was one that starts straight up. Do I have all the letters? Yeah. Oh, barrel. Don't die! Cool. In the class, you're trying to get both dance pad controls and remote pointer controls working with the game in Unity, and at times you thought it would be easier to make the game on the Wii. I mean, the Wii does famously have support for both of those, so... Oh, minecart level. I forgot there was one... I forgot they threw a fucking minecart level in World 1. But yeah, Slay the Spire is good, and I got through, like, Ascension 2 on most, if not all, characters, and then hyper-fixation on that game wore off, I guess. I used to think I had, like, an addictive personality, but I think it's more just hyperfixation, and there is a little bit of a difference between that. Or I just get super into things for, like, you know, maybe a couple months. I mean, how long it depends on time period, and I just don't touch them again. Such an awkward layout, because you have to, like... Ah! Go all the way up again. Well, that's depressing. Wait, there's something over here? No. You know, we're dying to get that properly. We could spend half our team's effort making a Wii Remote and GameCube input work with Unity for N64 graphical style game. What are you fucking concocting? And why do you need DDR controls for it? I mean, the story with me and my friend who recommended Slay the Spire that finally got me to play the game is that it's a friend who I mostly know from online, but have met IRL. And he happened to be in the place I lived in SoCal over the summer. And so I hung out with him and saw him for the first time, honestly, I think for the first time I've seen him in person since pre-COVID. Anyways, I brought over some board and card games I had, and one of the ones we played was Dominion. Which, for those of you who don't know what Dominion is, Dominion is like the canonical deck-building card game. And so he played it, and he's like, oh, this is fun. He's like, if you like this, you would like Slay the Spire, because it's the same kind of deck-building stuff, and he also knew I liked Balatro. So that finally got me to playing it. And the reason I stopped playing it as much is because he got me into playing Dominion online, because he got super hooked on Dominion after I showed him the game. I missed that. He got super hooked on Dominion, and then we just started playing it online, because there's online Dominion. Did they really put all 5 puzzle pieces in the first half of the level? I thought I could duck under that. I was wrong. So yeah, like, I literally joined, like, a Dominion league, because they have a pretty vibrant competitive scene in Dominion. So there's a league that I joined. I'm in the bottom tier of the league, because I'm a new player, but there's a chance I hopefully will win the league, depending on I have, like, 1 match left to play. So we've been playing Natal Online, I've been playing some in my free time, just to, like, get familiar with all the expansions and stuff, because the game has a million expansions, and I only have ever played, like, 4 of them. Anyways, fun game, would recommend. If you want to play for free online, you can play the base game for free. The web URL is dominion.games. There is also a Steam version, but the one I play is the website. Because the Steam version doesn't have a Mac port. I don't know why I thought that would work. You came up with the game idea and then thought this would work well with... I wish I could tell you we came up with the game idea and thought this would work well with dance pad controls. Or you said, I forgot the letter because I was looking at chat. Or you said we'd use dance pad controls to come up with a game that revolves around it. You did neither. So how did you end up with fucking dance pad controls then? Just somebody suggested as a joke in your team meeting and then you just rolled with it? Was this just a bit that went too far? I didn't know if I was gonna make that jump. I didn't know if I was gonna make that jump either. I'm not on the track anymore, I'm just on the fucking dirt. Oh, now I'm on the track. Your job is make the dance mat work, come up with a way dance mat controls would make sense in a horror game. I didn't expect to see horror game show up in descriptions for this. Alright. K first or boss first? I guess we'll do K first. Welcome to Platform Panic. You made more progress on the second part. I mean, I feel like it's easy. I don't know. I feel like it's easier to do that because that just like theoretically come up with an idea versus actually implement, you know, a fucking game ad. Okay, this is not the stage I thought it was. Or maybe it is. I don't know. No, I thought this stage was more like Bopopolis, kind of jumping on enemies. It seems like it's more just this platform gimmick. Let's see, welcome to the K stages. There's one of these in every world of the game. You unlock them by collecting all of the Kong letters in a world. I guess there is some bouncing off of enemies, but it's not like mandated. There's also bouncing off of springs. That platform is gonna fall before I land on it. You always end up making horror games even though you're not a fan. It's just too easy to think you can make. I mean, I think there's also like a fair amount of variety in what you can do with a horror game. I mean, I guess that's true for a lot of genres, but I think it's easier to make random ideas fit in a horror game than in, like, a lot of other stuff. Like, you could have one in a lot of different settings, you could have a lot of different, like, side gimmicks and still have it work with an overall horror theme. Alright, where are my platforms? I jumped too high! Yeah, as I was saying, these are the K stages. There's one per world. They are the hardest stages in the game, as you might be able to tell. They all have this cool temple aesthetic. They don't have checkpoints. Good luck. I also have 1 health, but that's just a mirror mode thing. Ow. And yeah, and if you beat all of these stages, you get to unlock bonus stage 9-1. Because I think you're collecting like orbs or keys or something you're collecting here that unlocks access to the Golden Temple. And then the Golden Temple is the bonus stage. And then if you beat the bonus stage, that's actually what unlocks the mirror mode that I'm currently playing. Difficult controls can work well in scary games because being scared makes it even harder to use a weird controller. Fair. No, it's not that I couldn't make better controls. It's part of the aesthetic. Also, I've mentioned this before, but it is really funny to me. It's just kind of weird that in Donkey Kong Country, the original trilogy on SNES, if you want to get what the game called 100%, you did not need to worry about Kong letters at all. You need to get every single bonus room and clear every single bonus room because that kept track towards this room. Oh, I guess this is the Bopopolis section. Oh, that was actually a hard to get puzzle piece. But you didn't need the Kong letters. All the Kong letters did was they gave you a 1-up. You did not need to actually collect them. It wouldn't count towards your percentage or anything. It was just for a 1-up. And then in the newer games, they're like, well, you don't need the the puzzle pieces that you get for clearing the bonus areas. Those actually, oh shit, I was almost had it. The puzzle piece, that's a longer stage than I remember being. The puzzle pieces, those don't count towards completion. You need all the Kong letters, though. Because I think completion percentage is purely based off of levels beaten, but you need to get the Kong letters to unlock all the levels. And these stages, and as I should mention, the K stages don't have Kong letters, so you need to get every single Kong letter in the game to unlock all of the bonus stages, or the K stage. You get all of the K stages to unlock the bonus world. You need to beat the bonus world. Why'd I jump? To unlock mirror mode, and then eventually you can get to 200%. Which is a lot of percent. But it's how much I have in Tropical Freeze after years of work. Goddamn, Tropical Freeze does not fuck around with the hard mode. They give you Kongs to use that aren't Donkey Kong. But as punishment, there are no checkpoints in Tropical Freeze hard mode. But at least you get to play the stages running to the right like normal. Still trying to tell if my Wii remote is making noise, if I'm just hearing like an echo. Now, remember that puzzle piece that you have to like do a weird maneuver for? How are you supposed to? Do you just have to go really fast and come back around? Because my first thought was, oh wait, no, I know how to get it. I'm dumb. I know how to get it. My first thought was you like beat the platform before it, so that you just kind of go past it, but no, you just wait for that to fall down. Also, this game does have the same system as Mario, where if you jump on 8 enemies in a row, it's a 1-up. But also, banana coins are used to buy 1-ups, so you get several 1-up equivalents on your way to getting the 1-up. I don't know why I never thought of doing that. Considering you have to do it immediately after. I jumped too early! Ah! I just didn't get the big... I did not time the big jump correctly off of that. We go again. At least this is an understandable stage to struggle through, unlike the fucking Silhouette stage I died a gazillion times in. I do like the temple stages a lot. They're fun. They are fun challenge levels. I generally enjoy platforming games much more if the difficulty is in hard platforming stages like this compared to like hard bosses. Although I think this game has a bit of both, but a little more on the platforming than the bosses. I feel like Pac-Man World 2, the difficulty, which I'm mentioning is because I run off that for the love of God. I'm mentioning because that was my last stream was Pac-Man World 2. I feel like difficulty there was more the bosses than the platforming, with the exception of the avalanche stage where you had a snowball chasing you. That was a hard platforming stage. Most of my other struggles in that game were just boss related. I remembered to run off this time. What a crazy fucking concept. God, this would be easier if I could use Diddy Kong's hover ability. Alright, we're back here. Do I remember what's coming up? Not really. Oh, that doesn't... I thought I could jump back to the launch pad thing. If you watch this game for too long and then look away, the sheets on your bed have a left scrolling parallax. Oh no. If you want to cancel it out, I can do the stage not on mirror mode and give you the right scrolling parallax to cancel out the left scroll. Every time I hesitate there, but at least the hesitating isn't jumping and then having to do an awkward maneuver. Shit. Ugh. Also, I'm adding that as a quote because that's really funny. There you go. 250! We got 250 quotes on the list. If you want to see most of them, you can type !quote list, and there's a Google Doc link that I updated like a week or two ago. So it doesn't have like a couple of the more recent quotes. It does not I don't have a thing that automatically, I just have to manually do that. If you're honored. Something I was gonna say, I looked at the message. I'm like, something looks off about that message. I'm like, oh right, Canadian. The fucking you. I think my Wii Remote is actually making noise. I think I've determined that. If you do enough bounce chains in a row, the Wii Remote starts making noise. I guess I can hold the Wii Remote up to the mic and maybe see if that picks up. I don't know if that was audible at all. I don't know. It might not be any more audible than the game audio. If there is a noise coming from the Wii Remote speaker. I don't know if anyone could tell. No! Damn it. Why is the stage so long? Also, I guess this was more Bopopolis-y than I remembered it being. Or than from this. Because I thought it was, and then I did this bit, and it's like, it's not that much, but the ending is a lot more enemy jumps. Don't ask me what I was thinking there, because I clearly just wasn't. Gonna have for now. Alright, thanks for coming by the stream, Emily. Hope you have a good one. Also, I just remembered that I need to show off quote 249. Because this was a setup quote. So this was not on stream. This happened when Evan and I were setting up the Pac-Man race. I guess the context for that quote. Guess the context for that fucking quote. Seeing spooky. Yes, it was the fucking intro cutscene of Pac-Man World 2. Where there's just a ghost and then becomes like a knight. We got one of our lives back. But that's the second time Evan has said something so funny during setup that I needed to just add to the quote list. Also, Twitch does not have the name of the game correct. I missed. It's not Pac-Man World Repack 2, it's Pac-Man World 2 Repack. I wonder if there's a way to get Twitch to fix that, or if Twitch cares at all, which they might not. That was a... Jesus Christ. Stop rolling! The momentum is a lot sometimes if you do a roll jump, and it just keeps messing me up. You don't need to roll. None of this is roll required, at least nothing I've seen yet. Just move. Just run and jump. And bounce. A lot of bouncing. I almost rolled there again. I didn't full jump. There's an N64 game called Iggy's Wreckin' Balls, and Twitch was convinced it's called Iggy's Wreckin' Rolls? What the fuck is a roll? Or does that say rails? No, you wrote rolls. That's not even a word. Kind of makes you think there's some degree of automation. I mean, if you look at the title, like, if you look at the logo for Pac-Man World, like, you could, it's kind of an ambiguous logo where you won't necessarily tell whether the 2 is where the 2 comes in the title. But, every time the name of the game is, like, fully spelled out in, like, the copyright information, or, like, even in the Nintendo Direct, it was always Pac-Man World 2 Repack. We're locking in here. We are locking the fuck in here. I love the bonk animation there. Small bounds, big jump. Okay, we're back here for the first time in a little bit. Now's when you really gotta get the timing right on these jumps. No, I died the exact same way. I think that was the exact same way I died in my PB here. I don't think I made it further than that. I could be wrong. It's probably like 3 jumps away from the end of level 2. That sucks. Sorry, I was just starting to... Yeah. I'm just taking a quick break. I don't think my thumb likes holding left. Like, I don't know, I feel the thumb strain a little more in this mirror mode stream than I normally do when playing. Could be a lot of things, but like, could also be just the difference. It could also be the nunchuck versus normal controller. Maybe it's just a joystick that's not very ergonomic or whatever. It's probably more likely that than just the difference between holding left and holding right. 500 banana coins! Let's go! Ah! I'm gonna need to spend all of them on 1-ups. I did not mean to roll there, I just shook my leg. And my Wii remote is resting on, well, my hand that is holding my Wii remote is resting on my leg. That's actually really funny that I can, probably not fully consistently, but I can probably just get a shake by, now I'm trying to do it and can't. There's something very specific about the way I was shaking my leg. Resonated perfectly. Bonk. I do love that you can just like hold left in some parts of this level and it just works. Oh god, that was scary. No, I didn't get the jump timing. Ah! It's like the 3rd time I failed on that same specific jump. I don't know why, considering I do equivalents to that jump many times throughout the level. But like, right there, I keep choking it. We're learning the level very well. I fucked up. I jumped when I shouldn't have, it messed up my momentum, I tried to go for the full jump anyways, knew that wasn't gonna make it, and lo and behold, it didn't fucking make it. Alright. Mounts! Jeez, that almost failed. No, I didn't mean to hit that one. That barrel's probably the end, too. Oh, I didn't remember that the original trilogy is you just hold to get the bounce. And in this game, you have to time it. I honestly feel like as a kid, I didn't have much trouble with this concept because I think I just assumed every game was timing. Like, I'm pretty sure as a kid playing, like, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I would, like, time the jump. Even though in Mario you can hold it. I don't think I knew that you could hold it. I think I would always time the jump. And then in this game, it's like, okay, you have to time the jump. And then at some point I learned, oh wait, it makes it harder in this game than like Mario. I'm like, what? And then I learned that in Mario you can just hold it. It does make it much more satisfying when you have to time the jump. I do think it is a good mechanic. I don't think every game needs to have it, but I won't fault a game that does. And for this particular game, where it does a lot of the enemy bouncing, it is satisfying. In a stage that requires the most of it, like this, is not, you know, a required stage. It's a bonus stage, which makes sense. Like, that's also, you know, good game design to have the, you know, you need to do it maybe a couple of times in World 1 in the main part of World 1, and most of that is just for, like, Kong Lighters and stuff. I did die on the last jump. Cool! We did it. But if you want to do the bonus, you gotta do a lot of it. Also, I just realized there's those cool, like, arcade DK, sprites in the background. Also, fuck, I started focusing on the stuff in the background, and I got the fucking parallax thing that Emily was talking about, because those things are moving to the right. So my brain was like, oh no, the foreground is moving to the left, and the background is standing still, and that just fucked with me so hard. Holy shit. Anyways, let's go to the boss. Mugly's Mound. The bosses are probably not going to be that different by virtue of being mirror. They are just harder by virtue of, you know, 1 health. I don't even remember who Mugly is. Does that mean I'm going to watch a cutscene? No. Oh, it's this guy. Boink. Shockwave? No, you don't have a shockwave. You do have a mouth that eats me alive. You might get a shockwave later. I think you refight this guy later, or maybe it's just the second phase has a shockwave. Oh, speaking of the mouth that eats you. I didn't mean that literally, but it did happen literally, so. Don't need to play this super risky, just... I thought he would fall faster, shit. Also, I wanted to buy 1-ups at some point, because why not? They're not 1-ups, this isn't Mario. I want to buy balloons. I feel like I don't fully understand the concept of balloons as lives. Like, it makes sense when you die to a pit. Like, okay, you fall in a pit and the balloon takes you out. It makes less sense when you die to just health. Like, how does the balloon save me from getting fucking gored by Mugly? Or eaten alive by Mugly? I'm bad at boss fights, episode number 307. Episode 306 being a two-parter, where the second part will come after 307, because I didn't even beat the fucking, shoot-em-up boss in Pac-Man. Alright, phase 2. Welcome to phase 2! He's pissed! Oh, he just keeps fucking going on that. Welcome to phase 3! He's super pissed! Ow. I don't want to say ow, I didn't get hit, I just missed my chance to attack. You still don't have shockwaves. I don't know why I thought you have... Must be a refight that has shockwaves. He's charging! Alright. You got it. First boss is not as bad, I just was being an idiot. I do like how they strike death poses in this game. It's really funny. And then this is the... Yeah, the plot of the game is that these Tinky Dudes, like, hypnotize all the enemies. That's why they're working against you. Anyways, you just can run up and punch the ever-living shit out of him. I did not time the shakes correctly. You have to wait until the Wii Remote thing appears and then you shake, but I did not get the timing to shake properly. Anyways, let's go buy some lives, because I said I was going to buy some lives. And then head on to World 2. Did he say something about roll jumping defying the laws of physics? Also, you can't buy, unlike in Returns, or sorry, in Tropical Freeze, where you can just buy three lives, or a balloon for 3 coins, like this, and you just click how many you want. Here you get, like, the bulk Costco discount for 7 balloons that are only slightly over 2 per. But you have to just spam purchase. And you can only have 99, so you have to, like, buy them in smaller increments. Alright. Cool. I'm not reading your dialogue, Cranky. If I got a level summary to this show? Yeah, okay, there we go. So level summary, we have all the Kong layers, we got all the puzzle pieces in Platform Panic, and we have done the entire world in Mirror Mode. And we haven't done any time trials. Cause yeah, next up, let's go to the beach. That's a song lyric. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Anyways, beach time, poppin' planks. Unlike in Tropical Freeze, you cannot swim in this game, so water is insta-death. Ah, the calming music. Ah, the not-so-calming crabs. I need to get up there at some point. Wasn't there a puzzle piece up here? Yes. Hi. This might be a shorter level if there's only 5. Oh, that's how you're supposed to get up there. I did it my own way. There's a whale in the background. That may or may not be an enemy at some point, I don't remember. We're going into the pirate ship, that's cool. Oh, is this a combat bonus room? I forgot they even had these in this game. I don't remember how you're supposed to kill these guys. Shit, not like that. Can you pick them up or something? I forget how you're supposed to kill them. I thought that, like, if I were to... I thought the gimmick that they wanted me to do was, like... Ow. Like, if you time... when they're on the, maybe just roll into the side of them when they're armed up. I thought it was like, oh, if you time them so that you, like, hit this while they're on it, it'll, like, send them up and kill them. Not the case, apparently. Oh, that was the one-up. This was the barrel, this was the barrel. I'm gonna call it a one-up. It's not. What? Why was that not working? It did last time. I don't get these crabs. I want to figure this out because I want to get the puzzle piece, but I do not understand the crabs. I'm gonna say, at least there's this balloon that's easy to get, and then I fucking miss it like an idiot. Why did that work before? I swear that worked before, right? Because I got them with their hands up, like somewhat stunned. I'm so fucking confused. Maybe just roll it. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Maybe just roll through them. And then roll into the next one like a fucking dipshit. I think I'm overcomplicating that area. Well, definitely not the first time I've overcomplicated something. Won't be the last. Yeah, what if I just like... No! That kills you. Okay. So what am I supposed to do to kill the red crabs? Am I just an idiot? Like, what am I doing wrong? I thought the point was what I thought it was... Well, the first thing I thought was using the things that go up and down, but that was clearly not it. Then I thought that you just, you know, do the shake next to them, which seemed to work the first time I tried it, but then hasn't worked any subsequent time. So I am just very confused. That was a really stupid death. Oh, wait, you just jump on them. It's just a two-part I just way overcomplicated. It's a two-part process. You jump, and then roll. That's all it is. I said I was overcomplicating it. I sure as fuck was. Let's get the fuck out of here and never talk about that again. Oh, treasure chest. What's in you? Oh, puzzle piece. I have a lot of the puzzle pieces, considering I only have the K. Am I summoning a whale? I am absolutely summoning a whale. He comes with a lot of bananas. Oh. Are you supposed to get all those? Because that seems like a lot. Boing! Oh, come on! It hit me with the fucking cartoon sound effect to summon the guy falling on my head. A fucking Looney Tune. Unexpected crab, yeah? I did not expect the crab. That is an accurate sentiment. The crab was not, in fact, expected. Fuck. When you do a roll jump, you are fucking committed to that momentum, whether you realize you want it or not. Alright, let's get back there. And learn to expect the crab. Oh, that didn't work. Try that again. There we go. And I fell. This whole thing is like on a pulley system, isn't it? Oh, I probably need a... yeah. Yay, auto-scroller! Mom's away! How did that not hit the crab? At least I just hit a checkpoint. How did that not hit the crab? Can you not do- you can! Shit. We're doing that again. You can, but you can't, like, you have to get out of the way. Because if you hit them once, then they just enter this and you have to roll into them to kill them, so... Using the barrel is certainly safer. Not that I hit that shot, but... This is the most random bonus area. Efficiency! Yeah, jumping them primes, then you have to roll to finish them. Yeah, that was the issue I was having in the, in that combat bonus area. Oh, there's the actual water enemy. It's not the whale, he's your friend. The sharks, less so. Boing. You know, this pulley system is making me realize, does this game do the same thing that Tropical Freeze? Somebody pointed out to me in Tropical Freeze, like, every single platform that's not in the bonus worlds is, like, there for a reason. It's not, like, floating. There's, like, a background, or there's, you know, suspended from, like, the pulleys off screen or whatever. And if something is moving, there's a reason for it to be. Like, something is causing it to move. I don't know if that's the case for this game or not. But I kind of just thought about that for the first time in this level. Because, like, yeah, everything that's moving has a reason to. This is, you know, the waves are causing these platforms to move. Nothing is, like, magically floating in midair except for in the bonus areas. I mean, like, I guess we can't see what these ropes are connected to, but, like, we can see the pulleys in the background moving, so it's not, like... It's not a complete suspension of disbelief to say that, yeah, there's some machinery up there that this is all connected to. I really thought I was gonna make that jump. Patience is a virtue that I do not possess. What happens if you throw a barrel at a shark? I don't think that killed the shark, but it might have. Why did I think that was a smart idea? Me versus cycle-based platforming. But what if I just go faster? Ooh, gold shark. I don't know how that's different. Can I summon Rain to tell me the difference between these kinds of sharks? I feel like she would know. No, why am I doing this? Why? I was so surprised that I survived, I didn't realize I need to shake. Well, we got all the puzzle pieces. It took a bit, but we got them all. Yeah! Alright, next up, Sloppy Sands. They love their alliteration. We had, what do we have? We had... There's a puzzle piece right there. Oh, we need to throw something at that. What was the first? Poppin' Planks, and then Sloppy Sands. And then we throw this barrel. I don't know how barrels are this powerful. You would think, like, a monkey's strength. Like, you would think DK's ability to, like, you know, punch would be stronger than a barrel. But I guess you would be wrong. Ow. Also, I definitely just got distracted by, like, the sand moving on the, like, conveyor or whatever in the background and thought it was something I had to do, or, like, a bonus. It's just background. Yeah, we got like a whole little like village town here. Womp. Also, watch out for the bullet bill jellyfish, I say as I run directly into one. I like how I say watch out as if it's like a guidance for chat when I am the one playing the game and then I immediately get killed. Oh, you can't duck under those. Okay. Didn't really know how big my vertical hitbox was. Not that small, is what I have learned today. That felt cool. You can probably farm 1-ups in this area just by bullet jumping. No! Just want to get this. It's a 1-up that I immediately died. Okay, not worth it. I thought that was going to be a puzzle piece. It was a 1-up that I got and then immediately died. So our net lives is the same, and all that changed is we lost time. So that's cool. Very cool. Yeah, the electrocuted stuff is rough. Where? Apparently I've already gotten that. Oh, maybe it's like this somehow. Oh, it's a squid jump. Where are any of the letters? I don't have any of them. And I've hit a checkpoint already. Oh, the case back there. Okay. Yeah, there just aren't letters for a large portion of this level. Is there a barrel in here? How do I get to the background? Here? Yes. Assuming the gimmick is I roll into this and then shit falls, but it has a Wile E. Coyote gravity where it doesn't quite fall immediately. It has to wait to the letter has to wait to process the fact that the ground is not there. How would I get underneath that? Okay, that puzzle piece feels like I need Diddy Kong for. We were asking earlier, like, is there anything that is Diddy Kong required? I don't see how I would get that particular puzzle piece without hovering. I mean, obviously if I fail a roll jump and just roll off the edge, that's not going to work, but I don't think there's any world in which I would have enough momentum. Take that, box. Like, how do I get all the way underneath that? Like that? Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. I didn't realize that cannon was active. I was gonna say, what's the hard part of the O, as I almost just got fucking shot in the face. In here? Yes. Do a Kasoosted Fooper? Yeah, that's my favorite Strawberry Jam advanced room trick. That's my favorite tech I learned in Evan's new D-Sides video. Yeah! I thought I was gonna die multiple times. Alright, now that we got the puzzle piece, I need to actually get the letter. That was supposed to be a roll. That was not a roll. I guess I didn't just have the... I guess I just didn't quite have the momentum. Okay. I wonder if the hard mode has I've only seen one checkpoint per stage. Now, I don't know if there are stages that have multiple checkpoints, or if mirror mode only has one checkpoint per stage. Don't know. They really put the O and E in right fucking next to each other. They're like half a screen apart. They couldn't have put one letter in the first half of the stage. I feel like this is weird spacing. You could have made one of the O or the N into like a puzzle piece or a one-up or something, and found somewhere to hide something in the first half. I honestly just got lucky there. I forgot that was gonna happen. I forgot to fire 2 in quick succession. No excuse for that one. That was just dumb. I thought it would be gone. You know, what's weird to me about this game is, like, I feel like I'm like, oh, I barely played this game. It's like, I have 100%ed it. It's just, most of it was done in one stream. I remember this stream. It was March 2022. And I did a race of this game against Evan, and we did the whole thing in one stream. It was like a 9-hour stream or something. And it was like my only stream over the course of 3 weeks. So I'm like, whatever, I'm okay doing it all in one stream, because I hadn't streamed in like a week and a half at the point I did this race. And I wasn't going to stream for the next week and a half. It was a thing of like... I was away at a conference. And then I came back and I got food poisoning. And so, like, I was away for a week, and then, like, I think, like, the day after I got back, I got food poisoning. Because the conference was, like, out, like, I got back from the conference on a Thursday, and I was, like, you know, like, oh, you know, I had plans for Friday, because it was, like, classes and stuff. And then I got food poisoning. And then it was, like, right before spring break. So by the time I was finally feeling better enough to be able to stream, I'm like, oh, I'm leaving for a spring break in, like, 2 days. Why? I cannot get the letter N. I don't even think I technically need, I'm just doing it because I feel obligated to. And, like, I know the game... I guess it's not even like the Tropical Freeze where the Kong letters show up as blue in hard mode. They're still just a normal orange, so I don't even think it's any different. No, that's not gonna make it. I did that jump and then released immediately when I realized, oh crap, that's not gonna work out for me. Stop dying! Just stop it. Stop fucking dying. Okay, that was, yeah. It's been a week. How's it going, everybody? I am clearly tired, but I want to get a stream in this week. And my dad is in town this weekend, so I'm probably no streams for me this weekend. I mean, obviously it depends on what I do with my dad. Like how, like, you know, I know we have dinner. I don't know if we're gonna do anything after or whatever. Does that even increase your percentage drop? Truly no idea. Truly do not know. I was just getting them because they were a different color, so I felt obligated to because it's just a new collectible. And I didn't ever want to go through a full stage. I didn't ever want to go through a full stage. And then realize it was mandatory later and be like, oh. Because it would be, you know... Oh, there is a second checkpoint. It was right here. It would be really annoying to have to redo. It gives you a little blue bubble, so it's clearly mandatory. Yes, exactly. This doesn't even give you anything, but it's still mandatory. Also, I forgot they had this cool, like, inside of the ship section. I forgot. It's so unsatisfying every time I have to jump off of a climb. I don't know if there's some secret to, like, not getting the shittiest jumps imaginable, or if they just made it better in Tropical Freeze. Or if it was as bad in Tropical Freeze, I just don't remember. Do we think there's, like, something there? Like, between... I'm gonna say no. It looks pretty boarded up, and I can't make the jump anyways. It's... or I'm having trouble making a jump anyways, so... I really spent all that time waiting and then just ran into the fucking enemy. Wait, actually, before I do that... Nope. I was gonna say, maybe this is a place where they hide a puzzle piece. I was gonna say, maybe I, like, YOLO jump to the left, but that absolutely does not seem like the play. Feels like... If this were a Mario Maker level, there would be a Kaizo block in between all of those. And depending on how generous the level creator was, it would either have, like, a power-up, or a one-up, or, like, a fish. What? Alright. Yeah, I don't like the clingy stages. They just feel slower. I wonder if that was something that had a heart before. Bang! Level cleared! We got all the Kong letters! We got some proportion of the puzzle pieces. That's not even that close to all of them. I still missed 3, despite how much time I spent in that level. Okay. There was probably one somewhere in that ending area that I just didn't find. Alright. Is every stage in here alliterative? Pop and Plank, Sloppy Sands, Peaceful Pier, no, yep, 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 and yep. Is that true of the entire game? Wait. No, King of Cling. Jungle Hijinks is the first stage, so no. Although I guess that's a throwback. Most stages are alliterative. But not every single one. Good to know. Peaceful Pier. Oh good, it's a peaceful stage. Donkey Kong is eventually gonna have some health problems from eating all these balloons. Not today, but eventually. Maybe. Oh, this is where they introduce you to the concept of blowing out fires. Let me tell you, I am glad that they removed the blowing mechanic. For Tropical Freeze. Also, I forgot that this was a rocket barrel stage. I did not expect the name Peaceful Pier to correspond to a fucking rocket barrel stage where there's sharks trying to kill you. That doesn't seem very peaceful. Right, this is a cannon ship level. Why did they name this one Peaceful? To get your defenses up? Or get your defenses down? Yeah, they have an interesting approach to cannonballs, where they decide to, instead of shooting you, they just shoot in front of you, and then due to the powers of physics, the explosion lingers and then you run into it. I don't really understand the strategy. They really did put two puzzle pieces in identical situations 2 seconds away from each other. Alright, see, now, only now they decide to actually aim for me. And they fired the fucking anchor. Yeah, I don't understand their pirate ship strategy on that one. Easy level. That's the first level I first tried. It's a goddamn barrel stage. I guess that stage is one-hit KO anyway, so it's not any harder. And I played a lot of fucking Jetpack Joyride back in the day to learn how to do those stages. Alright, which one's 2-4? Cannon Cluster. Also, I don't have to deal with the holding left, because that one moves you left automatically. I always have to check, because they love putting stuff at the start. Well, I see the cannons. Also, jellyfish. I didn't get my roll-off motion controls. What was I gonna say? I'm thinking, like, while I'm playing the Wii game on the Wii, are there any, like, Wii games that haven't been remade that I should, like, try to find a copy of on eBay? Or something and stream them? Because, like, this game's been remade, so even if I didn't own the game on the Wii, I could play it on Switch. I just don't know, like, I feel like as a kid I did not, like, thoroughly explore the Wii library, because I just had this, especially true for DS, but I just, like, had the few games I loved and didn't see the need to, like, play anything else. Like, I had a DS and I owned, like, 5 games for it or something. Like Mario Kart, Mario Party, New Soup. I did the exact same mistake. Mario Kart, Mario Party, New Soup were the main 3 I played. 64 DS, obviously. And then like Big Brain Academy or like games like that. Maybe I should have just tried to get past that. I thought I could sneak in between, but that seems to have been not a correct assumption. The one Wii game I can think of that I should, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should go back and try to find a copy of that game. Haha! That's the one time that I've actually successfully... Can I get my fucking roll game? The one time I've successfully found a puzzle piece hidden in something you have to blow. That definitely justifies all the time I spent blowing random objects in this game. The one game I was saying is Rayman Origins. Because I don't think that ever got ported. Now, they have the Back to Origin stages in Rayman Legends, so I've played, presumably, some Origins stages, but I've never played Origins, the game. And it might be the thing where, like, it's just, you know, a worse version of Legends, but that would still be a good game. I still enjoy this game despite it being a worse version of Tropical Freeze. What are the Rayman devs up to these days anyways? When's my new Rayman game? Saw a bit of a GBA Rayman game a few days ago. Looked absolutely dire. Jesus. I honestly do not know how many Rayman games there are. And which ones are the good ones. So can you blow on the fucking this thing? Is that how you're supposed to get to that? I guess so. Oh! Puzzle piece. I can't get through that way. Shit. Oh, there wasn't a checkpoint either. Fuck. Okay. I was not paying attention. I'm honestly surprised that, to my knowledge at least, they haven't made, like, a Rayman remake trilogy. Because, like, I feel like that's the kind of thing that would do pretty well. Because, like, I don't know, Crash did it, Spyro did it, I still have to finish those. I've only done one Spyro game and 2 Crash games. I have too many fucking games I want to play. Like, there's so many games I need to stream still. Animal Well being chief among them, because I said I'd start a playthrough of that like a year ago, and I never fucking did. Because too much other shit came out. I need a barrel. You throw it from this side. Hiya! Whoop! Fuck! The thing is, I'm like, oh, I should start Animal, but I already have 2 first playthroughs running right now, because I still haven't finished Bonanza, and I still have, and now I have to finish up Pac-Man. Especially if I want to do the post-game stages that I just learned existed. Like, that's gonna take more time. That's probably 2-3 more streams. I was not out of the explosion. Wait another year or 2 and you could put off some more because Pac-Man World 3 Repack came out. I mean, there are 3 full years, I think, between Repack 1 and 2, so I think I've got a little more time until Repack 3. It's more like, what else is, like, I know is dropping soon? At some point, like, Mario Wonder Switch 2... I could have just made it. Mario Wonder Switch 2 Edition is gonna drop at some point. Because Switch 2 editions have already been a bit of a... Or at least one has caused some delays and stuff, because I did the Kirby DLC. Right, so... And obviously Bonanza coming out. But that one we knew was a thing. Yeah, because I usually have a 2D and a 3D first playthrough, but there's just been a lot of 3D stuff recently. I haven't done a 2D game in a while. Just by virtue of what has been releasing. What was I gonna say? Don't know. Good talk. I just jumped into a bomb. Yeah, so there is a 2D game and a 3D game that I've been meaning to get to, and I've said I'd get to it for a while and I haven't yet. The 2D game being Inawell, the 3D game being Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers, I think it was waiting for Switch 2 to come out for performance upgrade, and also it just, I kind of never got around to it. Inawell, I thought I would start playing like a year ago. I might start that anyways, but that also might be another long thing. Like, cause like, that game might take a while, just depending on how much of the, I don't know how many secrets I wanna, like, I know Inawell has like a lot of fucking depth of like, oh, there's random puzzles and shit. I don't know how much of that I'm gonna do. I guess it depends on what I feel like doing and what people want. Because honestly, the random-ass streams don't do as well viewership-wise. Like, I know what my audience typically watches, which is #1 versus a somewhat distant second 64DS and a very distant third literally anything else. Like, that is just how things have gone since I moved to New York. And I don't know why, I think my viewer count for the non-versus N64DS streams have dropped. And I don't know if that's because I'm streaming at a different time, or just, you know, random factors, more people are streaming. People forgot who I was after I took a couple months off. People don't like watching me play Bonanza, I don't know. And I don't want that to be, like, a thing that is discouraging me from playing those games. Because, like, I still do want to 100% Bonanza, and I want to have that all on stream, if nothing else, just for my own sake, having that archived. Can I roll? Thank you. But I also know when I go into the streams, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stream Bonanza, and there probably won't be that many people watching, and that's fine. Like, as I say, I don't do this for viewerships, I don't do this for money. If I did, I would be doing a lot more verses and just a lot different stuff in general. But it is still, like, discouraging seeing, you know, an hour go by and not having a chat message. That has happened sometimes, and it just becomes playing video games by myself, but my internal monologue is external. Which is, to be fair, not a bad night by any means. Because, you know, that's what I do during some nights anyways. But it's not a... It's not a bad night per se, it's just not... Fucking hell. It's just not what I stream for the most part. Like, I do enjoy the interactivity of streams. And the social interaction stuff, which I don't always get enough of in the real world. You haven't been watching Bonanza streams because you tell myself you'll play it yourself someday, even if you realistically never will. I I mean, necessarily, like, I do not, and to be fair, it's not like I'm blaming people and saying, oh man, you have to watch or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that at all. And I totally understand that people don't want to watch Bonanza because not everyone has the money or the time to invest in getting a Switch 2 right now. And they still want to play the game for later. I know Evan is like that, for instance. But yeah, just... it is what it is. And if I want to do something about it, I would just stream versus every other stream, and that doesn't seem like much fun either, right? I never wanted to be, like, put in a box where, like, oh man, I can only stream one game. Because that's just what I'm known for. But I'm known for 2 games, so I just have doubled the size of the box. It's a double-wide box. I don't know. I also feel bad, like, talking about this stuff on stream. You can redeem Super Ghouls and Ghosts again if that would help. I don't think that would help. At least I enjoy playing Bonanza. Fuck that game. That game being Super Ghouls and Ghosts here. I played that for like 45 minutes and didn't even hit a fucking checkpoint. I'm supposed to have a barrel? Okay, that did not happen. We did very poorly on the puzzle pieces there. Alright, it's 2-4 now. Next up... why is 2-6 up here? Whatever. Stormy Shore. Is this the hard level, or is that 2-7? It's not... I mean, I don't think this one's easy, but the one I'm thinking of is 2-7. Or, at the very least, it's not this. And it is beach themed, the level I am thinking of that I'm dreading. Oh, you can go almost 360 around that platform. Honestly, I don't know if people have noticed, but the viewer's choice stream poll is, lowered. I think it's at 60k now. This is a very early checkpoint compared to everything else we've seen. Oh, it's the octopus that is fucking wrecking shit up back there. Isn't this octopus also in Tropical Freeze? I feel like this octopus is in the thumbnail of one of my hard mode VODs. There's a stage called, like, The Way of 8 or something. That has that dude. I don't even know if that octopus has a name. People are wondering, like, why does the price keep getting lowered? It's because... yeah, it's definitely a World 4 level, because that is the water world of Tropical Freeze. And people are wondering why do I keep lowering the prices, because people don't redeem it. The goal of the channel point reward is to be redeemed, like, once every month or two. And if it's not redeemed ever, then I'm not, you know, fulfilling that, so I should lower it. I think the exact procedure I usually use... let's just get to hear all the behind-the-scenes stuff, and anyone else is lurking as well, because apparently that's just all I'm just talking about stuff. The exact thing I usually do is... try to time that and fail. Every time I do a bonus stream and it hasn't been redeemed, I lower it by 5k. So it's at 75k, and then there hasn't been a single one redeemed since I moved to New York. So the September, October, November bonus streams all caused a lowering, which is why it's down to 60. Because I think this is the longest time it's gone in a while without being redeemed. How did I not get that one? That puzzle piece you can get by complete fucking accident. Oh fuck, I'm in trouble. I was wondering if the fucking Chekhov's octopus in the background would come into play. Oh, hi. Welcome, nice to meet you. Have I considered not blindly rushing ahead and hoping things will work out? Whenever anyone Twitch is a viewer's choice redeem stream, you usually don't, because what game would you redeem that anyone wants to watch? I mean, that's fair. But it doesn't have to be something you think other people want to watch. It could just be for you. I think I'm about to play fucking 3-card Monty with these treasure chests. Enjoy this obscure SNES game. The audience will be me and 3 Big Fellows bots. I mean, to be fair, the audience today has been you, Emily, and 1 Big Follows bot. I guess also Mario and Hugh were here earlier. They might still be lurking. I say 1 Big Follows bot because I did actually get one that I had to ban earlier. I pretty consistently get exactly 1 a stream. Like, I don't think I've seen more than 1. It's not always the same duration into stream. Like, during the Pac-Man one, it was like 3 hours in. This one, it was like an hour in. You don't see it because it all gets caught by Automod, thankfully, but like, yeah, it's... I think 75% of streams I get exactly 1, and the other 25% I don't get any. Might be more than 75% I get 1, honestly. Nope, I probably need that barrel for something. Well, I can get it again. I didn't press the jump button. You can redeem a Picross stream. I feel like that would get some audience. Maybe not the usual audience, but some audience. Hi, I need the enemy. No, we're all out? Okay, cool. What did I do to trigger that? Oh, I guess I killed something? Oh, I'm dead. That is correct. I don't know how far I got into Mario's Picross. I think I played some off-stream, but... don't know how much. It's been a while since I've touched it. Can I make this from here? I think I need... maybe I can make it from here. Come on! What else was I gonna say? It was something related to puzzle games. Ow. Oh yeah, I got a YouTube recommendation yesterday. You have to unlock secret Picross arts to finish the game, and you have promptly forgotten for your own safety. That's fair. I got a YouTube recommendation yesterday for something, I forget what it was called exactly, but it was it was described as a Sudoku Metroidvania. And so I naturally started it and got to the first boss puzzle, which was not very far in. And then I got tired and didn't feel like doing the first boss puzzle. But there were boss puzzles. I could send you a link. I think I have it open somewhere. Oop. Yeah, here is the link. There's the link to the actual. This is a stage. The actual. This is a link to the actual puzzle. I think there's like a wiki or about me, or there's a Google Doc around with like rules and stuff. Wait, I have two. Oh, I didn't enter this in mirror mode. That's why I'm like, I have 2 hearts. What the hell? You played a Picross game with boss puzzles, which were mainly small ones on very tight timers. Interesting. How does that work? Or sorry, what? Not how does that work? What game is that? Not the question I meant to ask. What game is that? Okay. This is a stage I was dreading. I think this is like one of the hardest stages in the game. It's in World 2. Sorry, one of the hardest like non-bonus stages. How this stage works? You have tide. If you're not protected by something when the tide comes in, you die. These things give you, like, temporary shit. Temporary cover. Some stuff you have to duck. Obviously, the crabs get in the way. I somehow managed to fall into a pit. Chimera Puzzle Island. Never heard of it. Would you recommend it as a good Picross game? I went too early. Lots of puzzles and very cute cutscenes, 10 out of 10 Picross game. Alright, I will... Is it on Steam, I'm assuming, or something? I will have to look into that. Not that I have a shortage of Picross games to play, but I still don't play. Hence, you know, Mario's Picross, or even Picross. I have the first Picross S game that I've never finished. And they have, like, a bazillion Picross games. I also have at least one Picross app. I can make this. No, I need to time that better, I guess. I don't know if you can just spam it and it'll work. You may have to just actually time it. Do you get anything for exploding? No. I do wonder if the one that was out in the open, if you get all that before it gets washed away, you get a puzzle piece or something. I don't know. I got crapped. This stage is just hard. Because the enemies get in your way. Like, if you have to jump to kill an enemy, sometimes that jump gets you, you know, you're under a rock or something that's not tall. You can't take hits because one-hit KO mode. There's one flaw, it's the auto-marking system isn't programmed correctly. It gives away some tiles that logically shouldn't, so you just have to turn off auto-marking. I would usually turn off auto-marking anyway, so I don't mind that. It's also just very satisfying just to, you know, put a whole row of X's or whatever if you have a 0. I don't need that auto-mark. That takes away some of the fun. I should not have let that go on screen if I wanted to test my theory. Hold rock! yeah, we also have sharks in this stage, because fuck you, I guess. No! Why did I roll? Now I'm googling Chimera Puzzle Island. Oh, this game is Windows only. Dang it. Okay. Oh, the number's on the side. I see. Okay. That is weird, then. Oh, so like it tells you like it gives away if it is like the second or third one kind of thing. Yeah, that does seem annoying. Is it on Switch also, or something that's not? As someone who has Windows and... Or not Windows, someone who has a Mac and a Switch, there are a lot of games that are just inaccessible to me. And sadly, that game might be one of them. Which is unfortunate. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Yeah. How would you like to die? By the tide or by a crab? Oh, get out of the way. No, wait, no! I can't get the K anymore because it killed my crab. Steam only? Dang. Maybe they'll release a Mac version someday. Ha 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 ha. They never do. I think Fall Guys still doesn't have a Mac version. I think Among Us still doesn't have a Mac version. At least last time I checked, which is really fucking stupid. They have an iOS version, but they don't have a Mac version. And that game can probably run on a fucking smart fridge. There was like one notable exception I remember. Oh yeah, it was 100% orange juice. That after 10 years of being out, got a Mac port. Which is honestly insane that that happened. Which meant they could play it. And then I got into it for a couple months, and then I haven't touched it in like a year. As happens with a lot of things. I think we've had this conversation. Fucking hell, that hit is so well placed for any movement I try to do. I hit the jump button. Temporary rock shelter, save me! And maybe I can now. Oh no, the bucket was. I didn't see the bucket, but I guess it was on screen enough! Okay, I had a little more time than I thought I did. I was just scared. Okay, drop. Here. What killed me last time I made it here? Maybe that crab? I think it was that crab, actually. Oh, puzzle piece. Looks like there's something down there. Oh, because there is. Because there is... Oh, it's this one. Mistime that. Not being particularly quick about this, am I? There we go. Thankfully, they're somewhat generous with a timer on that. Just had to not fuck up. Hey, crap. What's up? Thank you, barrel. Oh, thank God, a checkpoint. Hi, shark. Nice to meet you. I'd be a lot more pissed about that if I hadn't literally gotten a checkpoint 3 seconds before that. Well, so it's not like you can't see the shark, I just was not on alert. I wonder what's in here. It's a puzzle piece that I already got. Oh, you have to roll jump this. I'm just gonna hide up here. That dude just walked off a cliff. Oh, that was a puzzle. Yo, we got all the puzzle pieces in the level. Let's go. Now I can just speedrun to the end. I don't have to worry about shit. Oh God. Help! Honestly, if I had ducked, I would have survived. I was so scared for the crab, but the tide would have killed the crab. So I just kind of panicked. I would have been fine. I would have been fine! This is where the N is. That was a little bit safer than the panic. Oh God. Oh God. Hi. Oh wait, the tide's gonna come through the window. I almost died to that. The tide does come through the window. I think I've seen a YouTube video of people dying to that, like a Let's Play or something a long time ago. I just had a distinct memory of, watch out for the window. We did it. We 100%ed the stage. I guess not technically because time trial, but we beat this. We got everything. We got all the collectibles. I'm happy. Tumbling Temple. Maybe less happy about the existence of K stage, but hopefully this doesn't take as long as the first one did. I have nothing to base that on other than hope. Oh, it's lava. Right, tumbling, as in it fucking falls. That probably has a puzzle piece in it. I don't really care. But I care about that one for some reason. Oh! I'm alive? Nope. I would like to update that assessment of my current living situation. Survived for longer than I really deserve to there. Alright. I guess now I can check. Not the fucking Golbats. Oh! The skeleton dudes aren't one-hit kill. I feel like these skeleton dudes are like from the prehistoric world, which is World 6, I think. So I don't know why they're throwing them throwing them at us here in World 2. But they are. I'm so worried about dodging the dude up top. I did not line it up properly to hit the dude on bottom. Stop rolling! The roll jump gives you too much momentum. You roll directly into that guy. Almost did the same thing again, but actually learned my fucking lesson this time. That wasn't even a puzzle piece. The thing I was like very confident was a puzzle piece was not a puzzle piece. Where am I going, dude? Here. That's not a puzzle piece either. I didn't get the jump. There's 5 puzzle pieces in here. I've only gotten to 1, which makes you think, you know, I'm 20% of the way done the level, which is not that much. I didn't get the timing. Timing failure. Jump, 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 jump. Very insightful commentary, I know. Do you have a puzzle piece? Yes. That was bad timing on the landing. Just landed right next to that guy. Okay, that's fine. We made progress, we learned a level, we don't have to go for that puzzle piece again. We can go for what might be the other one. So this was the puzzle piece I just got. I perished. That is unfortunate. So I have 2 now? It's possible there's a 3rd in that one that was like right after that I didn't want to go for because I didn't think I had time. Fuck! How does that landing get me every time? I mean, every time being twice, I think, but... every time is every time, regardless of how few times it's been. This has been... I don't even... I was gonna give that dumb thing I said a segment name, and then I couldn't think of one, and I don't really think it deserved it anyways, so... Dude! How? This Sudoku-Vania game might be incomprehensible. I understood it from what I played, which is admittedly not that much. What's incomprehensible about it? Have you played, like, variant Sudoku before? Which has, like, the thermo lines and stuff? Because the extra rule, at least the first extra rule I haven't gotten to the rest of them, but I think a lot of the extra rules they add, there isn't even a full Sudoku puzzle in the starting area. I mean, there's an implied 6x6. And you can make deductions based off of that. Why did it let you place numbers over parts of the interface? I mean, they're grid cells, right? Anything that would be no, that's not it. Anything that would be like a grid cell, you can put a number in. That's not a puzzle piece. Where's my platform game? I airmailed that. Hi there, Adam. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. The number part you can't read. I opened it in Safari at first, and it was so fucking laggy it was unplayable, and I opened it in Chrome, and it was fine. You have to, like, sometimes zoom in and out to get it to zoom in onto the right area. But the thing is what's called a fog of war Sudoku, which, like, basically if you put in correct numbers, you will get more puzzle revealed to you. So you just kind of make implications based on what little you know, put in the numbers you know have to go there, and then you're given more information. This is Sudokovania Digits of... Oh, that I didn't know. I never tried to put something in the title card. Well, maybe the title card's like a bonus puzzle. There's a cheat button? I didn't see the cheat button. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. I think I just laser focused on the part you can actually attack. My guess is that the logo is like a late game puzzle because there's like weird symbols in the logo that they teach you how they work later. Ow. I missed the puzzle piece. I will not die! I was not expecting right to be the direction I was going. Alright, that's the only puzzle piece I didn't know where it was! Damn it. Oh, huh. Shit. So there, but what does the cheat button do? I didn't even see it. Does it just like reveal stuff? Maybe just for people that want to see the full thing without having to do the unlock. Apparently it's hard also, like taking like tens of hours to fully solve. I have put like 20 minutes into it. And then I'm like, I don't have the energy, because I was very tired last night. Not tired enough to, like, go to bed earlier, but tired enough that I just didn't want to think when I got home. It's labeled check. Oh, that button. Yeah. I will sometimes use that button if I realize I made a mistake and be like, and not want to figure out how far back the mistake I made was. Just undo until the check shows good, and I'm like, okay. Oh, I think it's a good sanity. I sometimes do that as a sanity check, because it's like, okay, wait, I think I just made, like, several logical steps at once, and then got this digit, and I have no idea if I did that correctly. Enemy jumping. Where's the part where I have to go underneath? Here. No, I bonked. Well, I got all the puzzle pieces, so I don't... And thankfully in this game, you don't have to get them again. And you don't really play Sudokus, you don't have a sense for how many numbers need to be placed at start for a puzzle to be logically possible. If you're wondering about the 6x6, as far as I know, you cannot finish the entire 6x6 given the information you have, but you can put in cells that will unlock other parts of the puzzle for you. The mechanic is you put in a digit, and then it will sometimes reveal other stuff. So if you're like, okay, I can't figure out everything, but I know that square has to be a 4, and then you put in a 4, and then suddenly, you know, you may get more clues. That's how this puzzle works. Because it's a Metroidvania, you're unlocking the map. By progressing through what you are able to do with the tools you currently have. Why'd I go up here? I don't need to. Why didn't I jump? What the fuck? There's a 2x3 revealed at the start, with a couple of numbers floating in the void. I mean, all of that is part of a 6x6 Sudoku grid. So you can make deductions of like, okay, we have a 6x6 Sudoku grid with partial information. And you can fill in numbers. You can fill in numbers in the void if you know where something in the void needs to go. Once again, it's not much. It's enough to put in, like, a couple digits, and then it will unlock the rest of the puzzle. It's a very linear solve process, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but... From what I've seen, these kinds of things are, like, a pretty linear solve process, which... may seem weird for a Metroidvania, but... It's like, okay... There is an intended, like, you have this logical deduction, which will unlock this, and everything unlocks in a specific order. So you really have to wring out everything you can from what you start with. And at any given step, you probably won't be able to go to the next step unless you do everything you can with the previous step. Fuck. Get the timing! Get the timing! bong, bong, bong. No! I dodged that somehow. Okay, we're back here. Jump, 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 jump. We go up here. And now I don't really remember. Also barely made it to here before also, so. No, I missed the bat! I missed the bat! I probably didn't even need to land on the bat, but I hard committed to landing on the bat and I fucking missed it. I feel like I'm very close to the end of the level. I mean, considering I have all the puzzle pieces, I can't be that far away, right? Hey there, Spawner. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to stage 2-K of Donkey Kong Country Returns, but you go to the left and only have 1 health. And also no Diddy Kong. Although I don't know if they give you, I didn't see it, but I don't know if they, give you Diddy Kong in the stage anyways if you didn't already have. Like, there's not a barrel at the start of this stage, so, oh no, there is, there's one right here, never mind. So yeah, no Diddy Kong, 1 health. The stage doesn't have checkpoints, it's a NASCAR version. I don't know what about this means, the NASCAR version. I do not understand what you mean by that. Oh, go left. Fair. That's fair. I actually watched NASCAR this weekend. I watched because it was the championship race. I watched the last like hour of it. I was somewhat big into NASCAR back in the day. Like in middle school or high school. Less so since. I think part of it is just like I don't have as much time to watch sports these days. So. And also my favorite sports teams are on the West Coast, so they often play games at like, you know, 10 p.m. local time that end at 1 a.m. Or they're only on, you know, Bay Area local TV and I can't get them in New York. Alright, we have found the worst attempt so far. Worst attempt to date. That was silly. I forgot what I was doing there. I'm like, oh, I need to go up, and then I got hit by a ceiling falling down on my head. Sorry if I'm being quiet, I need to focus so that I can beat this level before I fucking fall asleep on stream. Once again, don't need to go up there. That's just for a puzzle piece I already got. Whoop. That bat scared me. Okay. Ooh-ah! That was close. I feel like I'm behind where I need to be right now. Okay. Whoo! God, that is a stressful end to the level. But we did it, and we updated the diorama gallery. Hell yeah! Motherfucking dioramas! Alright, we got Pinchin' Pirates. This is the last stage of World 2 and the last stage of the stream. Because I'm tired and I need to, wake up for work tomorrow. This is Crab boss fight, I think. You can even see, we got crab flags. We got I think this is 3 crabs. Yeah, 3 crabs! Well, I guess this is the first of 3 crabs. Ah, I missed. Please skip the cutscene. It does make sense that the boss of this world is a crab. We have seen a lot of crabs. Boom. Now we got... Oh, I'm dead. Now we got Blue Crab. Mirror Mill and the final saves would be insane. I mean, yeah. This is the one with the horn that blows Ice Dragon. That was Tropical Freeze. This is Returns. This is a different game. This is just a straight up different game. How? Yeah, the horn that blows Ice Dragons was from the final boss of Tropical Freeze, which is the Donkey Kong Country game that came after this one. This is the Wii Donkey Kong Country. Tropical Freeze is Wii U/Switch. You might be able to tell based on the quality. But yeah, this is a Wii version. Donkey Kong Country Returns. So this basically, instead of hard mode, this game has mirror mode, and they have some differences. Like this game, there are actually still checkpoints, unlike Tropical Freeze, which does not have checkpoints in their hard mode. But Tropical Freeze is not mirror mode, so you don't have to deal with the whole running to the left thing. And also, in Tropical Freeze hard mode, they allow you to play as any of the 4 Kongs. In this game, they force you to play as Donkey Kong. And normally in this game, you would have Donkey or Diddy accessible, and you cannot play as Diddy. Diddy is not here, so... Here's the leader of the crab crew, I guess. Alright, we hit all of them once, now what? Oh shit, it's all 3 of them. Oh, I didn't get the satisfying jump on all 3 in one jump. Oh, come on! It seems like RNG whether it, Well, because the point is, like, sometimes you roll into him and then he does the, like, face plant, and then sometimes he, like, gets back up and is totally fine. Like, see, that time he got back up. Oh, do you have to hit them from the non-claw side? Is what side you hit them from relevant? Nope. Or at least it's not only that. Like, I don't know, like, sometimes it goes down first try, there was a third try, or, like, I just don't know. So I just have to be ready for maybe I'll be able to attack and maybe I won't. And I was not ready. Why do you do this a third time, bro? Bro, fucking chill and let me kill you. Is it like a momentum thing? I don't get it. I do not understand. Is it just a coin flip? Like, it just, sometimes it allows you to work. I feel like the military should say that to enemies. Probably wouldn't work very well, yeah. I don't think "let me kill you" is the most listened to command in the world. I don't understand this boss fight, dude. What the fuck is going on? I do like the music in this fight. No, of course you don't let me hit you. Oh, fucking course. Don't know why that took so many extra times compared to the last time. Whatever. I thought they would have time. So you have to look away from you? Maybe, I don't know. I haven't really been tracking the... direction he's looking. I think he was looking towards me that time and it flipped, so... It might actually be RNG, it might be something in how you hit him. I do not know and I don't like it. I don't like that it feels inconsistent. Fuck you! I have no idea. Yeah, me neither. Anyone in chat wants to, like, look this up if it's something Googleable. The name of the level is Pinchin' Pirates. Like, if they're just like, oh, you have to do it twice every time, that's fine. But sometimes it's once and sometimes it's 4. Or 5, maybe. Okay, apparently this dude has just decided to be invincible now. You played enough to unlock a new rule? Yo, let's go! IGN claims pounding after you jump on them? Really? Oh. No, that worked. I just thought it was roll because that's what I've been doing to the other crabs, right? I mean, maybe I could also pound the other crabs and I just didn't know that. Yeah, that is way easier. Maybe I'd just been killing crabs wrong the whole time. Where I always thought it was a jump and a roll, but maybe it's always been a jump and a jump and a jump and a slam. Is it all three again? It's probably all three again. Did we get him? Thank you, IGN, for once you actually knew what to do. That Reddit post just had trolls? Awesome. That dude had a fucking Shakespearean death animation there. Oh, they're 3 maracas! That makes sense. Punch the shit out of them! It keeps track of the number of times you hit it for some reason. And it's hard to get much above 20 just because of the time limit and you're fucking shaking. It's not like a mashing thing. Alright, that is... Worlds... Oh wait, I didn't do blow... Shit, I missed a stage. My bad. I was like... I fucking missed the stage. I thought it was done, and I checked the menu and realized I'd missed right because 2-6 was before 2-5 on the map for some reason. So I just immediately went to 2-7. Oops. I think this is the whale. Okay, so I lied when I said that was the last level because I just didn't realize I was missing one. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I think this is the one where you ride a whale. Like, I probably should have remembered that that was a thing you do, because it is actually a pretty distinctive thing. I got so wrapped up in the hard level with the tide. Nope. There we go. Ow! Got fucking spawn camped on that one. Got fucking spawn camped on that one. Okay, that one was my fault. Nice barrel throw. Really effective at the whole killing enemies thing. Let's be aware that that exists. It's whale time! Is this aquatic ambience remix? I don't think I ever realized that. In the one time I've played this before, but... Oh! No! Fuck. I need the letters. I need them. I just didn't make the jump. Fuck. This is what the vacations of your dreams would be like, yeah. Riding a whale through the ocean. And you also can't swim. Where's he? Oh, it must have been the next set of platforms. Bye, crab. Bye, crab. There we go. KO. No, God. Oh, that's electric. That's really electric. Oh, look, there's the whale. Floating away. Is this bowling? I'm supposed to go bowling? I think I just went seagull bowling. Also the checkpoint, which is good. Oh, that was not very good bowling. I got a spare, not a strike. Yeah, exactly. We both thought, yeah, spare. Alright, we're back on the whale. There are still crabs on the whale. Oh. Oh, the whale is destroyed. Whale, you've betrayed me! I freed you from the anchor and now you're destroying my platforms. However could you do such a thing? I really thought that dude just wouldn't spawn in time. Still a spare. Damn it, can't quite get a strike on that one. If it bounces back from the end of the alley and gets him, I think it's called strike. I don't know if that was a bounce back, because I rolled myself again. If I'm the ball, that's 2 rolls. It's not like I reflected off a wall. I actually, like, initiate another roll. Well, let's try again. Is it possible? Maybe you need, maybe you need Diddy Kong and the Infinite Roll to be able to get a strike there, I don't know. Can you go faster? If I do this, no. Worth a shot. Ooh, that barely worked. Ooh, get in there. My ground, where are you, whale? I need you. I also need the letter G. You can't jump off of the tail! Starting 6x6 is solved, but there might be a 9x9. Yeah, there is a 9x9 overlapping the 6x6. That you are correct. His not Epona. No, I know who Epona is, yeah. I've never played Ocarina of Time, but I've seen enough other people play it in speedruns and such. I think I was saying speedruns and shit and tried to correct it to speedruns and such and ended up saying sitch, which is not a word. Also, dumb death. Almost a strike. We missed 1 that time. I hope we don't have to do this again because I just win right here. I have 4 I'm still missing a puzzle piece too, even with dying for 1. It's possible I've already missed it. I do like so he doesn't go faster, but he does a little like blowhole thing. which is a cute animation. We gotta go to the back here. No, my N! Opponents in Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild reincarnating horse. Yeah, those are pretty different parts of the timeline, huh? Is it reincarnating, or is it just there's different Eponas? I made the same mistake again! That's what I last to do. Wait, I just realized of the Sudoku thing. Did you say you solved the full starting 6x6? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure I only did like half of the 6x6 before I ran out of information I could use and moved on to the 9x9. Okay, you know what? We'll take those. Probably the same being, just can't get enough of being a horse in one lifetime. A mythological being with a horse persona. I didn't see that crap. You're confused on the rules, so you cheated like 4 or 5 digits. Ah. My guess is you weren't supposed to. Damn me after stream or something. I can send you what I did on the 6x6 before moving on. Cause there is a what is there? There's like a weird symbol that they don't explain what it is in like the on one of the cells in that 6x6 grid. So my assumption, not rooted in reality because I haven't gotten far yet, my assumption is that someone I will learn what that weird symbol means, and then I will use that to be able to make more progress on the initial 6x6. Alright, it was the second crab that got me, because I thought I had killed it, but there was another one. Alright, that's Kong. Alright. Cool. Notice the note changes are very anti-mistake. They show up for if they're already sulfur. You can actually, if you want to, there's a way to turn that off. If you go to the settings, you can disable check pencil marks, and then they won't show up red. Alright, anyways, for real now, that is all of World 2 done in mirror mode, and all of World 1 done in mirror mode. Whenever this wins the bonus poll next, we'll go to the ruins. I don't know when that'll be, it could be a bit. But yeah, we're gonna quit, make sure we save. I guess the game probably auto-saves. What percentage are we up to? We're up to 123%. Alright. That's me for the stream. As I said, my dad is in town this weekend, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream at all. Just assume no streams until, like, next Tuesday. If I'm able to do something, maybe I'll do something quick. I don't know. But let me go find somebody to raid. Who is alive? Oh, we haven't raided this guy in a while. We're gonna go raid our buddy Zimbo, aka Zim Practical. I almost went to his chat and typed raid. Alright, Zimbo, he is doing Mario Wonder speedrun attempts. As always, I mean, not as always, but I think he took a break for a bit and is now going back to Mario Wonder. Any percent, no major glitches. Just go give him some love. Him with a high emote if you got it. Him with a high emote, mine if you got someone else if you don't. Thank you everybody so much for coming to stream. Hope you enjoyed Donkey Kong Country Returns. Hope to see you back here next time, whenever that may be. Go give Zimbo some love, and have a great night, everybody.